What's going on, people? It's your man the YB back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Martin Skirsis for coming through me, and up the coin. You best believe it. So we got some. Man, it's not breaking news. We got a weigh-in for you, man. Otto Wallin, Otto Bumming. He's no good. He can't fight. I'm sorry, he can't fight. He can box. I'll give people credit now. I'll differentiate. People can box, yeah. Certain people can't fight. He can't fight. He can't fight for toffee. He can faff around and cack his pants against Johnson, who's finished shot to bits. He can't fight, though. He can't say, you know what? You see you big, stiff plumber from Watford. You are getting it. He can't do that. Choked in there. AJ was half choking in there with Wallin. He still couldn't do nothing. Wallin's no good, man. He can't fight. He can't fight for toffee. Anyway, the weighing happened. Chisora's come in £259.7. Wallin weighed in £239. Let's now have a look quickly. Not that it matters. But Chisora did pull it off with Joe Joyce, but Joe Joyce is finished as well, proper. Joyce versus Chisora was like the battle of the brain damage. You know what I'm saying? The battle of the CTEs, what that fight should have been called. Let's call a spade here. These two are both neurologically compromised. Joyce and Chisora, they're both like shot, is what they call it. They're both shot. Chisora, in the best of his career, yes, he'd get tired, but he'd have more. In a Joyce fight, he'd land a shot and then just stumble back to the ropes. Even after he knocked Joyce down, he went straight back to the ropes. He can fight off the ropes, but it's more like, what do you call it? It's like desperation fighting. I've got nothing left. My hands are low. I'm just dipping down and winging off the ropes. That's what it's like. He's not in control. He won that Joyce fight with the knockdown, but he wasn't in control through it. It was all like, oh, it's not looking good. Chisora didn't look good in any round after round 3. He looked like an accident waiting to happen. As it happens, Joe Joyce is well shot, even more shot than he is. So it balanced out, if that makes sense. But Wallin, he can't fight, but he can box. And the question is Chisora going to have the legs to stalk Wallin around, who's faffing around and running? I'm not so sure. But he will bring the tenacity. And all he's got to do really is whap Wallin, and Wallin will cack his pants, is my base case. He'll cack his pants. If he can whap Wallin with something half heavy, Wallin won't want to know, I don't believe. I haven't seen the fight in him. He talks about a Viking warrior and whatever. Woo, 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 woo. Viking warrior. I didn't see it, man. I saw you cack your pants against Johnston, who's also finished. Yeah? So Wallin doesn't have a good resume against finished fighters, ultimately. So, going back to the weights now. So Chisora, 260 is where he normally is, more or less. No, in recent times, actually. He was 256 against Joe Joyce, so he's a bit heavier, 3 pounds heavier. His 252 against Washington, and he was 260 against Tyson Fury. So this doesn't really make no difference. Let's see where Wallin was. Where is Wallin at? Wallin was 200 and... I swear it was on the other page. 239. Yeah, he was 239 pounds for the Chisora fight, and against AJ he was 238. So yeah, for whatever that's worth. In recent history, you'd have to say that Chisora's got a better resume. To tell the truth, he beat Joe Joyce. Would Wallin beat Joe Joyce? It's a good fight. It could go either way. Who knows? Kind of thing. One of them ones. And it wasn't long ago. It's almost 2.5 years ago. Chisora fought Tyson Fury, and yes, he got boxed up, but he was stalking forward. If Tyson Fury couldn't keep Chisora off him, what's Wallin gonna do? So you know what? F it, man. The odds are you put a tenner on Chisora, you make £21 profit back off a tenner on Chisora. You put a tenner on Wallin, you make £5.30 back. So Wallin's a big favourite. On that basis, I'm a sucker for an underdog. I'll put a tenner on, scrap it. Let's see if we can make a score, folks. I put a tenner on to make £21 profit. Bah, here we go. There we go, it's on, folks. It's on. I'm not sure. Chisora might run out of gas, but I have to back someone who come in to fight. Yeah? Chisora come in there. Don't forget, Chisora did make, it was half a decade ago, or more than that. He did make Usyk, who's a phenomenal boxer. Right? Phenomenal boxing isms. Alexander Usyk has phenomenal boxing-isms. Proper, right? So if Chisora can go in, what's Wallin going to do? Yeah? The argument is the gas tank and whatnot. But anyway, we're in now. We're in for a tenner now, so it is what it is. It is what I can't back Wallin. That's what I'd never do. Not as if Chisora was a favourite in this, I wouldn't back it. But as a big 2-1 underdog, 2.1 to 1 underdog, I'm taking Chisora. Too big, too strong, too much. He wants to fight. Yeah. And what we know from Wallin is he don't want to fight really. He cacked his pants in front of AJ. The occasion got to him. Yes, the Chisora fight's more winnable, so psychologically he might be able to do a bit better. But when the shots start flying, it don't matter who's throwing them. And I think Chisora was going to be more aggressive than AJ was. AJ was faffing around in that fight. Watch it back. I watched it back. AJ was in there walling like this. He wasn't like AJ came in, stalking forward. My name's Ard-Tur. I am Ard-Baturbiev. He wasn't doing that. AJ was like this. Super slow pace. Chisora was going to come out with his head down like this and be winging from the hip. He's Wallin the sharpshooter. That's the risk here. Chisora is pretty sharp. But it's an underdog fight, man. 2-1. I'm taking it. Put it that way. As I've showed you. I'll take it at 2-1. I shouldn't, but I'll take it anyway. It's one of them ones for you, man. Right now. It's one of them ones for Michelle's rent coins right now. That's the truth. I'm not taking this loss. If I pay Michelle $500 a month, she'll be getting $490 if this goes wrong. You see that one there? So I call it a write-off, man. All you have to do, people, listen. Let me tell you the bars now. That's all you have to do. All you have to do, yeah, is lose some money gambling and say, oh, babe, I ain't got it this month, you know. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, my boss, man, he did this and did that. That's what you have to do, people. That's the okie doke you hit him with. Knowing full well you spuffed it on Betfair. Now I'm missing. Oh, stop. Listen. As you've seen in the thumbnail and title, there was also an X-rated brawl between Wallin and Chisora. Chisora buoyed him off, to be fair. Proper buoyed him off. And ends up getting him in a headlock. I can't really play the video, to be fair. I know what these copyright pagans are like. I want to play it. I really do want to play it for you, man, but I can't. So I'm going to show you the pictures instead. That's something I can do. Because you'll get the point. You can watch it on... If you go onto Ring Magazine, Twitter, it will show you. So, Chisora did buoy this guy. And, again, I don't trust no one who's all like this. Oh, who's all smiling and shit. You know what I mean? Look at this guy. He's like, he thinks it's all funny and that. Look at him. He's having to... He's there for the event. He's that kind of dude. Oh, I'm headlining. Oh, he's there. Look. Oh, hey. Look, he's waving at his mum. He's like, hey, mum, I made it. I'm headlining. He's not there to fight, Wallin. I can't back him. Yeah? This kind of dude here all smiling and happy. Look, he's fake tough guy act. And he's cheesing. I can't back a cheesing dude. I can't. Sorry. And whatever you say about Chisora, he will come. There's no way Wallin's going to turn Chisora off. I don't believe. I don't. Look at him. Look at this guy here. And Chisora at this point, as you see him, he's eyeing Wallin up and he's thinking, this guy's sweet, man. Look at this sweet looking ass dude. And you'll see in a minute how he violates him. So Chisora starts eyeing him up and saying, wow, man, this is one corny looking sweet snack. And 2-2s. He ends up, as you can see here, Chisora puts his arm around his neck here and just buoys him. Watch his violation here. He ends up putting him in headlock. Watch. Just buoys him off, man. Buoys him off. Oh, stop. Wait a minute. Look, he gets tighter, man. Look, he's proper leaning. What a lot of you man might not understand is, when you're in a headlock like this and you're that big, bear in mind, Wallin's taller than Chisora. So if a smaller man gets a taller man in a headlock, it proper hurts your back. Because you've got a little dude dragging you down and you're trying to stand up. It probably blows your back out. So whilst Wallin's obviously corny enough that he's trying to make it, oh, I don't want no problem, just make a clown show of myself. In reality, this would have been it's a violation essentially. Chisora's putting Wallin in a place before the fight where he's having to strain his back and be the butt of a joke. Yeah, what grown man wants to be in a headlock by the next dude? They're fighting. Now you can argue, well, why be? They're fighting anyway, so it doesn't matter if you get punked before when the bell goes, which is true, but still, it tells me that this guy is here. He's just here to do no serious harm. He's here to be a jester, which is good for our coins. Because Chisora, whatever you say about him, I've never seen him fluff a fight. Even when he got punked up by Fury, he was forward all night. Yeah, he wasn't just cacking his pants like, for example, Wallin did against AJ. He didn't throw one punch, seriously. I didn't see one serious punch thrown by Wallin, cacking his pants. So Wallin here is in a headlock, fully violated. Even the security are like, oh, this is a bit awkward. Because, like, Wallin's just buoyed. Just look, proper, it's going on for seconds. It's buoying him. Look at this, gets tight. It's a violation, man. It's violated, dude. Stop playing with me, man. If you're telling... You can see Chisora there, yeah? The headlock starts off with one hand. You can see here now, look at this right hand from Chisora. Chisora's right hand, it now connects with his left hand. So Chisora's locked this headlock now. Otto Wallin's got a grown man with a fully locked headlock. Chisora's locking his left arm in, which is secured around Wallin's neck with his right hand. That's a true violation. Yeah? You got a little dude, a smaller dude, dragging you down beneath his level and hanging on your neck. I don't care what no one says. If I'm going into a fight tomorrow, I don't want no dude hanging off my neck like that. There's nothing funny about, even if you're not fighting him, there's nothing funny about that. No time. Yeah? The only time someone having their arms around your neck here is maybe if it's a child kind of thing. Oh, let's have a play fight. There's nothing cool about it. I don't want no one hanging on my neck like that. I just don't. Bottom line. So this dude Wallin, he ain't with it, man. He corny looking. Look at this guy. This is like 10 seconds later. 10 seconds of headlock violation. And Wallin doesn't kind of scrap. He's just a side man, essentially. He's a proper side man. He gets violated. They break it up. And then Wallin's like, he don't even look back at Chisora. He knows he's a bottom. Yeah, he don't even look back at him. And he's still smiling and celebrating. So he knows, this guy here, he's a power bottom. Is what he is. Let me show you what a power bottom is right now, people. Yeah? Quick time. Power bottom. A power... Let me show you, man, now, for real. Yeah? Similar to a bottom, but a specific variety, a specific delicacy of bottom/twink. A power bottom tends to be in charge and feels the most powerful when bottoming. Yeah? The one who bottoms is the one on the throne, so to speak, taking... That's not a power bottom here is someone who loves getting topped. That's the better way of looking at it. Someone who, it says it there to be fair, someone who thrives on the bottom. And this dude here, you saw it. Look at this corny dude. Look. He was smile. Look, even after getting violated, he's still smiling. So he's thriving. You saw the terminology. You saw the definition. Someone who thrives on the bottom. Yeah? That's Otto Wallin. He loved it. He loved being in a headlock. He thought, oh, I never thought I'd be able to get so close to a 250-pound melanated dude. Look at this guy. He loved it. Look at this guy. Look. He's like, oh, I love it. What's the Finnish accent? I don't know. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Whatever the Finnish accent is, that's what he's doing. He loved it. Power bottom, man, for sure. So he getting punched up. Yeah? No power bottoms can't fight. The only time a power bottom can fight, yeah, is if they're fighting for their man. That's the truth. Like, they become feral. Yeah? It's well documented in Greek culture. The GAYs, they was proper on it. There's mysticism about it. There was nothing more dangerous than a crew of GAYs. They was just feral defending their man. Seriously. That's a serious situation there. They used to have legions of them. Just pure HOMOs just running around the place buck wild. Proper like getting in there and whatnot. And then doing poppers once the war was over. That was actually real bars there, you know. There were some mad things going on in the Greek times. Contrary to some definitions, top/bottom terms apply to all same-gender partners and is frequently... Okay, whatever. You get the point, people. Yeah? Chisora has made a power bottom out of this dude. That's what he is. He's no good. He can't fight. That's what you can't do. So we got a tenor on. Let's show the tenor again. Because some of you man think I'm playing. Some of you man think, yeah, this page is like every other corny page. This ain't no every other corny page. Yeah, we got Michelle's rent on the line here. So I ain't playing with your ass. Me and Michelle ain't playing with your ass. Me and Michelle's rent ain't playing with your ass. We serious with it. Oh, this could happen, that could happen. Where your coins at is the question. All these commentators, you want to ask them where their coins at, man. Because you just another butthole with an opinion. That's all you is. The YB, he with it. Yeah? We ain't taking no chances here. We play for keeps. And I'm keeping these coins. No power bottom's taking my coins. That's what we do know for a fact. There's not one power bottom that can take my coins. That's what they can't do. So he getting punched up on principle for the culture. We're sending this dude to the back arse wherever he came from. Going straight back there, mate, punching him back there. How about that? Yeah? Whatever bottom he crawled out from under, he getting sent back there. That's what Derek Chisora fixing to do to his ass. He's too sweet, he's too like, ooh, I'm here for the show and whatnot. He ain't there to fight. So I'm confident now. I've talked for how long now? I've talked so long that I've come onto this video being indecisive, and I've talked for 15 minutes and I've convinced myself. I've convinced myself his head's getting punched off. So there we are, folks. But yeah, I'll watch it live since it's UK time. I believe it will start around, and I'll tell you now actually, it starts around 10 o'clock, so I'll watch it on Saturday live. It's worth a watch. And yeah, let's see how it plays out. I just hope well. Chisora's in his one of two last fights, so he's going to bring it. Apparently, this is his last fight. His 49th fight, which is this one, is his last fight in the UK. There's no way Chisora's not showing up and leaving it all out there. And then maybe he's going to do one fight in Saudi. So we're at the end now. And Chisora, he does love this game. He's not the best at it, but he loves this game. And there's no way Chisora's going to want to go there and stink the place out. That's what I like to back. Kind of pride and toughness narratives. Obviously, it helps if you're skilled. But that's what I like to, you know what I mean? It makes sense to me. I'm not backing no twinks no more. I said that with Dubois and versus AJ. I said, I'm backing someone who I know is coming to fight. Dubois, obviously not the best. He got hit 100 times against Hrgovic. But I'm backing someone who's coming in there and don't want to lose. And in this situation, it's not Otto Wallin bumming. No good. Chisora's going to come to win. In front of his hometown for the last time, I believe he's got enough. And at 2-1, I'm taking it. Oops. Anyway, people, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this one. People, stop it.